You may know me from Cyberpunk 2077 videos, but I have a soft spot for SnowRunner. So far, it is my favorite game of 2020. The way it handles the modding community is an example to be followed by other developers. With a monthly prize pool of almost 3,000 euros, it gives plenty of incentive for active mod development. If you are a modder yourself and want to join the competition, make sure to check the link on the video description. Here are the September winning vehicle mods for SnowRunner. Coming up on the third spot for the Rising Star category, we have the Gas 24 Volga. On this one, the modder went crazy. He did a complete original design here, and although it's inspired on American models of the late 50s, this is a whole new vehicle. And there's a lot of details here. We have multiple body models, a lot of skins, some types of wheels. I mean, it's the whole package. I especially love the choices of the wheel designs because they are super well done, and also the paint jobs. The paint jobs are so good with this taxi vibe here. You have two types of taxi paints. You also have this a little bit rusty ones on the bottom. I just love it. Another cool detail is that the spare wheels are actually, and repair parts are actually inside the vehicle. This is a really nice touch here. You can also have an option to have the trunk opened or closed, and if you choose the trunk open, it will have more spare parts and some extra fuel. I mean, alright, this is so good. This mod also have two new trailers, and apparently they have something written there, and I don't know, it's something in Cyrillic, I guess. I don't know what it is, but it almost looked like a beer trailer or something. That's a brand of booze there in Russia. I'm not sure. Leave in the comments if you know what that trailer is. The interiors is also impressive. Just look at all those details. You have like everything has textures, really detailed textures. The seats, the size of the vehicle, the panel. Wow, those guys are crazy good. Moving up to the second place of the Rising Star category, we have the Zarya 151. And this one is kind of an unorthodox vehicle. Yeah, it is a scout vehicle, and just look at it. There is not much to say here. Let's just go straight to the test driving, right? We have a few options of add-ons that don't do anything other than look good. And of course, as expected, the character animation is a lot bugged because the game was not supposed to behave like this. You're not supposed to have motorcycle equivalents in this game. So yeah, I mean, you cannot ask too much, right? Either way, this is super lovely. Moving up to the first spot of the Rising Star category, we have the Z972 truck pack. This mod is a whole pack of trucks. It has 3 trucks, one heavy, one high road if I'm not mistaken, and one off-road. They all come with different engines, different suspensions, special gearbox, really big tires of the most important models, and plenty of frame add-ons. We have the standard ones that the game already have, but we also have some custom made ones. That is the auxiliary fuel tank, which for the record should be on vanilla. The auxiliary fuel tank makes so much sense on this game. Please devs, make this happen. We also have a cargo bed that is different from the vanilla one in the small size and on large size. But what really sold me on this mod is this utility add-on. It is a tent sort of cargo, and there's actually parts inside of it that are collidable, and they will bounce inside the vehicle, the truck. Man, those guys are so crazy. I love them. Another really cool addition of this mod that I wish it was on vanilla is those hollow surrounding lights, which will light the ambient sort of 180 degrees around your truck. That is super helpful, and please make this on vanilla as well. The interiors are simple, but they are very made as well. A lot of textures here, all the panels are functional, and the truck handles really well. About that spare parts inside the truck, this is what I meant by that. insane. The off-road variant is quite unique. It is twin steering with symmetrical steering, which means that both the front and the rear axles will be steering. And even though this sounds cool and all, it is a nightmare to drive. I know I'm not a good driver. I mean, I am a terrible driver, but still, I could not drive straight with this vehicle because it's so weird to have this wheel steering configuration. Maybe that will be your thing, so just try it out for yourself. This model also has some unique frame add-ons like the fuel utility tank and all. And there is a lot more going on this mod, so make sure to check it out for yourself. Let's move on to the next category, the most downloaded mods for the last month. And starting up with sport number 3, we have the TATRAPAN 6x6 Scout Vehicle. In a nutshell, this thing is a Tatran on steroids. It will have an upgradable engine and gearbox. And just like the Tatran doesn't have a lot of other options, but this one can have all-terrain, off-road and chain tires. For visual upgrades, it will have this radar. That's a nice touch. I wish it was functional. I mean it could be an embedded like this new radar thing that you can use to reveal the map, but it's not. It's just there for decor. So if you're watching this video, modder, please make this functional. That would be a nice touch for your mod. Another super cute customization is these front side cabin protectors. Sadly, you cannot close them. I mean, it will have absolutely no purpose in the gameplay, but it will be a nice thing if you could like open and close the lids. The interior view is very well detailed. The panel textures are really well done, and from the inside you can have a better feel of this cabin protection. It's such a nice touch. As for the handling, this vehicle will behave just like a Tatran, but with a much higher center of mass, so you need to be a little bit careful to not flip it. Moving up to the second spot of the most downloaded mods for September, we have the MTVR MK27. It is a military-inspired truck, that's clear just by looking at it. By default, it only has a Caterpillar C12 engine, which is really powerful. And it can fit up to 57 inches tires both on off-road and on chained. However, this chain is quite special. It's not your regular chain, it's a studded wheel. I don't think I ever seen this before on this game. And I really like this idea, it's super clever. I wish vanilla wheels for the military trucks at least would have this option. There's also some modern lighting like LED lights. There's this tow hitch on the front that you can add, that it's only for cosmetics, but it's really nice. All sorts of crazy antennas you can add on the front as well for a recon vibe. And the paint job are just really well done. The scratches, the old, you can just feel the wear and tear on this little truck. Well done here. Interior is also really well made. Everything's textured, leather, seats and all the panels are functional. With the extended bed, you can fit up to 3 units of small cargo, so I would say this truck is sort of a Ankh on steroids. As expected, it will handle really well on mud, however it's very high center just like the Ankh, and of course you'll flip if you're not being careful. And for the September 2020 winner, we have the Euro 63095, the Typhoon-U. The Typhoon-U is a Russian multifunctional modular armed vehicle, and of course it's based on the real-life Euro truck. It comes with 3 different engine options, all the off-road trucks gearbox options. You can also have a race suspension that will allow you to fit up to 55 inches mud tires. The paint job is also super well done. You can customize with the most popular military colors, the yellow, the green, the blue, the black, and of course the camo. For the frame add-ons, it will have low saddle, flatbed, and loading crane, and also this super amazing repair module. It will have 1000 repair parts, 2 spare wheels, and 800 units of fuel. So it's pretty much the same as the vanilla repair module, but it is so much better looking than the vanilla one. The interiors are also very modern. We have this GPS right in the middle of behind the steering wheel, and driving this thing is just a pure joy. It handles super well. It is a little bit top heavy, but nothing to be worried about. and it will handle mud just fine. It's not an OP truck, and by the way, all those trucks that I tested today, none of them were broken OP, so don't be afraid to use them on your vanilla game. You're not cheating or anything. They're very well balanced if you ask me. So as I said on the beginning of this video, I am laser focused on Cyberpunk 2077 content. This is my bread and butter. However, I'm really in love with SnowRunner and I will keep doing content for it. So if you want to see the best mods for October, or if you want to know the latest news about the SnowRunner updates, and of course, if you're just like me and are on the hype train of Cyberpunk 2077, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I see you next time.